An appeals court has officially cleared 2 women who were previously convicted of spreading rumors that France's First Lady Brigitte Macron is transgender. This ruling overturned the original libel convictions. And it's sparking a much bigger conversation about free speech, defamation laws, and the ever-growing tension between identity politics and the right to express controversial views. So let's break down what happened and why it matters. Welcome to Nelly Miranda. So here's the background. 2 women, Amandine Roy and Natasha Ray, were found guilty of defamation after publicly claiming that Brigitte Macron was born a male. Now, whatever your personal views are, the court initially treated the accusations as legally damaging and harmful, but the appeals court disagreed. So they said that there simply wasn't sufficient proof that the rumors caused serious and measurable harm to Brigitte Macron's public or private life. And they raised broader concerns about using criminal penalties to punish speech, especially when it touches on identity, public figures, and political commentary. This ruling, in fact, reinforces a critical boundary between government policing speech and citizens expressing opinions, even if those opinions are offensive, uncomfortable, or a little controversial. At the end of the day, if Brigitte Macron wants to prove that she was in fact born a female, all she has to do is provide a photo of her as a small child. If she in fact gave birth to 3 children, please believe me when I tell you that most all women I know make a huge deal about our first birthing experience. Now, she would have photos at the hospital, photos on day 1 with baby, photos of her snuggling them as a newborn, etc. I'm telling you, because the way I obsessed over my first child because it was a new experience for me, she would have those photos. The wedding photos. Where are the wedding photos? Anything. You can't just pull a, trust me, bro. Anyways, France is known for strict speech laws, whether it's hate speech, defamation, or personal insult. And in recent years, those laws have clashed with the rise of online discourse and what some call the war on misinformation. Now, Brigitte Macron has been under the microscope for years, and she's been targeted with jokes, memes, and gossip, some of it stemming from her age difference with President Macron, and some about her transgender situation. But here's the thing. This case wasn't really about truth or falsehood, which to me says if you're not going to prove you're a biological woman, then there is no case here. But aside from that, it was about who gets punished and how far the state should go in regulating what people can say or cannot say online. So does this ruling open the door for more reckless speech, or does it simply reaffirm the standard that actual harm must be proven in a free speech society? This ruling reminded us that speech cannot be criminalized just because it offends the ruling class. Brigitte Macron is a public figure. Public figures should expect scrutiny, even unfair scrutiny. That's the trade-off of influence. If you appear to be hiding something as major as a gender switch, you have to expect people would want to look into it. And while we don't have to agree with every comment made online, we absolutely must defend the right to make them unless real harm is proven. Now, all in all, Brigitte Macron should just come out and say, I'm a transgender woman and I slay. Then flinch at us like we some little punks. Do something about it. Like, all jokes aside, it's honestly wild to think that someone would go that far pretending to be a woman just to gain influence and power. This is full-blown identity theater on display. Like, I watched Candace Owens' docuseries, Becoming Brigitte Macron, and it was unsettling. Like, you talking about nightmares? Like, because why would you do all that? The level of calculated manipulation, yikes. I mean, I would not trust these people to water my houseplants, let alone lead a country. And then there's Emmanuel. You really cannot help but feel sorry for the guy. Like, did he ever have a chance at a normal life? A real one? A family of his own choosing? His own timeline? Being pulled into a relationship like that at such a young age, like, that is not romantic at all. That's tragic. But of course, the media spins it as some sort of modern day fairy tale. No, that's disgusting. Grooming should never be rebranded as politics. Sick. But I'm talking too much. What do you think? Should identity-based claims get special protection under the law, or should we treat them like any other public discourse? Let me know in the comments, and as always, if honest commentary brings you value, please make sure you like and subscribe, as it really helps support the channel, and tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.